guys doing today? I have decided that I'm going to pick up EVE Online, as I'm sure you guys can tell. Screw it, let's go. Only true democracy of New Eden, they have created an ethically diverse, culturally rich, progressive society. Oh, what the? Oh. Oh. Is there a reset button? Oh. Scarring. Where's the scarring, though? this is... Hey, how's it going, Bumble? Sorry I didn't see that, Yeah, this is a lot more into character creation than I thought it would be. Like, wow. I normally don't put this much thought. Oh, okay, no pants. Oh, they're later. Okay. It's also being very picky about what I select. So, I'm gonna take it that you've played this game before. Okay. I don't know much about this game. I just heard it was fun and decided to give it a go. Wow. They really go into detail with this character creation. I mean, goodness. Augmentations, okay. Complicated, expect a lot of info, come get you very quickly. Okay. A lot of info, come get me very quickly. What is this? Oh, this is portrait, I'm taking a guess? Best advice is to follow exactly what the tutorial says to do. I was planning on following the tutorial, trust me. Because, So, you can take multiple pictures? Portraits? Okay. I'm gonna go on a limb and say these are going to follow me throughout the game, so I might want to... Can change it later. Okay, awesome. Awesome. If that's the case, then I'm just gonna go. Oh. I need to scoot up to my screen to read this. Immigrants. No other nation is as welcoming to immigrants as the Galient Federation. Between huge demand for labor, libertarian culture, and social practices of government, hardworking immigrants of every race, creed, and color can build a dream life. While every spacefaring nation relies on mining the rich bounty of space. Demand for minerals as a matter of national pride. Dependence. Activists tend to be more politically aware than the citizens of other nations, and many devote their efforts towards one or more of a multitude of causes. No, I'm gonna go with immigrant. Federal Navy. Gallant cadets are enlisted. Has recently begun upholding extremely strict standards of professionalism for its cadets. Result of those standards, draconian even for military school, is a leaner, meaner. Wow. Academy with much stricter entry requirements. Interests mainly for any role-playing you may want to do, knowing it affects your education is the same, except it changes where you start. Okay. So, Ancestry is role-playing, education is just where I start. Okay. Well then, I definitely want Immigrants, because that's going to be the easiest for me to roleplay if I choose to do that. Education, I'm just going to go with the one that sounds the best to me. Largest school, almost 500,000 students. Dear God. Used to have effects in the way back history of Eve, but not anymore. Yeah, I was reading a little of one of the wikis, and I saw that one of the patches or expansions or whatever changed that. Best known for its extensive anthropology. I just came out of anthropology class. No. Already conceived as a think tank for researchers, evolved into an independent educational facility that today is considered one of the very best technical schools. Go with that one. Hey, grab some lunch real quick, be back in a few. Alright, take your time. I am not in a rush. Resource loading. So pay attention to the tutorials.
Calling any convoy Zephyr 10 hotel survivors. Come in, all survivors. Showing a surviving trainer corvette. What's your status? Recruit. Wake up and respond. This is a mess. Recruit, what do you remember? Did you even see the drifter ambush that warped into your location and decimated the convoy?
I don't remember shit.
Remember that? Well, Recruit, I am Fleet Commander Terrell, Federal Intelligence Office. From now on, I am your commanding officer, and together, we have to figure out what happened here. I'm going to lift your training restrictions and grant you access to your ship's onboard AI. Say hi to Aura. She'll help you get your bearings.
Hi.
Greetings, Captain. I am Aura. I will assist you in commanding your vessel and navigating New Eden. My core logic library has been proven to increase the odds of survival by several orders of magnitude, but I am only capable of advising you. You must make decisions for yourself. Simulations have proven that situational awareness is key to survival. I will now demonstrate how to become aware and alert.
Okay.
Captain, if you close my comms window for any reason, you will be able to recall it through the Operations Info panel by clicking Aura Tips. When you're ready to continue, click Next.
Am I supposed to be moving?
To orbit the view around your ship, hold down the left mouse button and move the mouse around.
Hold up, I don't think I'm supposed to be moving. Okay.
To zoom in or out, scroll your mouse wheel up or...
Oh.
Let's test basic navigation functions. To start your ship moving, double-click your mouse's left button anywhere in empty space. To stop your ship, you should click the highlighted stop button. Using these functions will help you explore the site.
You've got to be kidding me. Is this a joke? My records are saying you haven't even graduated from flight school yet. Okay. Looks like you're all I've got to work with. Fine. But I need you to get moving. My sensor feed is indicating additional life signals near your location. Your convoy was transporting a critically important research team. If the information they have were to be retrieved by the drifters, it would be a security disaster for the Federation. You need to survey the convoy wreckage for potential survivors.
Okay.
Captain, I have received faint signals from 3 survivors. To help determine the location of the signal, you should use the look and approach functions of your ship to get closer. Being close will allow you to see what's inside each wreck. To focus your camera on a piece of wreckage, right-click on the wreckage and select the Look At command. Look At is great for inspecting objects in space, but not for piloting. To reset your view, right-click in space and select Look at My Ship. Next, right-click on the wreckage and select the Approach command. We need to get close to the... To transfer everything from their cargo hold to your own, move your mouse pointer over the wreckage and hold down the left mouse button. A radial menu will appear. Select Open Cargo to view the contents, and then press the Loot All button.
Oh, hey, survivor! I'm looting you.
After you have clicked the Loot All button, you should close the inventory window using the X in the corner. It's best practice to close windows when you are finished using them. I'm receiving signals that indicate the next survivor is located in the highlighted wreckage. Right-click on the wreckage and select Approach. To transfer the next survivor to your ship, you should repeat the same steps as before. Move your mouse pointer over the wreckage and hold down the left mouse button. A radial menu will appear. Select Open Cargo to view the contents and then press the Loot All button.
I have a tiny ship.
Excellent, Captain. My scanners indicate one more survivor. Approach the highlighted wreckage.
Is there approach in... Yes, there is. There's approach there. Huh.
You should now transfer the last survivors to your ship. Don't forget to close the inventory windows after you have finished. Professor Tannen from the Sisters of Eve research team. Thank you for saving my life. The attack was complete carnage. Thousands were killed. Our research on drifter strikes indicates they will likely return to this location to retrieve any survivors. And not for good. I believe the drifters want those survivors for invasive information extraction. It's very invasive. Such information is classified and of great value to the Empire, but since my survival depends on you, I am entrusting you with this.
Recruit? Honestly, I thought you'd be so much cooling scrap and gas by now. Yet here you are with our top research scientist in your ship. I'll let you in on a little secret. The scientists you just recovered may have information about the source of this incursion. This means it's now a top priority to get you and your vessel home safely. The only problem is, the Drifters will be looking to rip anything living out of your ship and bring it back to who knows where. We don't know what happens to the survivors, but let's just say there's little hope they'll respect anyone's personal space. I doubt you noticed, but the Drifters raised some sort of warp disruption field around your location. This means you can't warp out. You're stuck. However, the generator of this field will be close by. Locate and destroy it, and you'll be free to leave. Good luck.
Captain, in your ship's overview, you can see what your ship's scanners are picking up around you. Find your warp disruption generator in the ship's overview. Then hold down the left mouse button on the generator and click Approach on the radial menu.
In your ship's overview, you can see what your ship scanners are picking up around you. Oh, that is so much easier.
To lock your weapon system on the generator, hold down your left mouse button on the generator and select. While engaging, the optimal flight path is to orbit your target. This enables you to move while firing, making it difficult for your enemy's weapon systems to track you. Move your mouse over the generator and hold down the left mouse button to open the radial menu. Then select the Orbit command. Excellent. You are in the optimal position. I suggest you fire your primary weapon. You should now stop your ship.
One irritation. Good. There's a problem though. The Drifters deployed a second warp disruption generator. They must be really excited to keep you around. So you're going to have to... Oh, wait a second. We're out of time. Recruit. Looks like you're about to get your opportunity to fight for the Federation. The Drifters use Seekers as scouts and raiders, and one just warped in. You need to take it out.
Now it's time to engage your weapons, Captain.
Ow. 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 That's my secondary weapon. Okay, I get it. That's my primary weapon. Can you stop, please?
Don't forget to stop your ship.
So stopping your ship is apparently very important.
Well done, Recruit. Your first kill. You were flying solo. This kind of combat experience is essential for defending the liberties of the Federation. Alright, on to the backup warp What? Wait, seems the Drifters are determined to get a hold of you, Recruit. Another one of their Seekers is warped in.
Captain, let's see what you have learned. Can you take out the second Seeker with minimal instruction? First, approach the Seeker. Now select Lock Target. It's time to engage. Fire your weapons. When you have defeated the Seeker, you should stop your ship.
Oh, my secondary is a minor. Red. Okay. Orbit? Question mark? Oh. I'm still getting close to it.
Seeker has appeared, and my scans indicate that this enemy will be even harder to overcome than the last. Don't forget to orbit.
I know.
Now destroy the Seeker. This will be a challenge due to the damage limitations of your current weaponry. If you manage to survive this battle and escape, we will teach you how to upgrade your ship's weaponry, so you can do more damage to enemies in the future.
Okay, I was supposed to be attacking, but okay. So I'm gonna guess that you're not always going to be just fighting one thing. You're going to be fighting multiple things. Centered on me. Okay, that helps. Oh, that is so cool, but no. It's almost dead.
Good work, Captain. You can explore the Seeker wrecks to see if they left anything behind. Move your mouse over the wreckage and hold down the left mouse button. A radial menu will appear. Select Open Cargo to view the contents, and then click the Loot All button. Remember to get close.
How did he like that taste of freedom? I appreciate your determination, recruit, so I'm sure you'll handle what I'm about to tell you. We've been shadowing a squadron of drifter battleships. They've changed course for your location. It doesn't matter how much of a natural you are with that railgun, you can't take on a normal battleship and a corvette, let alone drifter tech battleships. They will crush you and cast your vote into a black hole. Destroy the secondary warp disruption generator immediately. Let's hope no more Seekers turn up. You have a narrowing window.
Captain, locate the backup generator in your overview and approach it.
Okay, notification feed. Oh. Yeah, but I want to loot this person first. I mean, I killed him. I might as well. Metal scraps. Okay.
To reach the generator faster, you should activate the highlighted Afterburner module. This module enables you to trade your ship's capacitor power for speed, allowing you to reach the generator faster. When you are close to the generator, you should lock target.
seems to be a very interesting game.
Activate your primary weapon to destroy the generator.
Recruit, listen carefully, because you've run out of time here. The Drifter Battleship Squadron has warped to your location. By destroying the generator, you've removed the warp disruption field that shrouded the site. Taking on this Drifter force will be a pointless waste of your life and freedom, not to mention those survivors, which Federal Intelligence needs to debrief. Report to headquarters with your vessel and precious cargo now.
So let's just GTF out.
Captain, your ship is fitted with a warp drive which is capable of bending space and time in order to rapidly propel you toward your destination. I have overridden the ship's clearance system to give you full access to the drive. Find your HQ highlighted in the overview, hold down your left mouse button, and select Dock on the radial menu. Eventually, you will be able to fly larger ships with larger weapons, but while you are still in your Corvette vessel, you do not want to face these giant Drifter battleships by yourself. Warp drive active.
That's a move.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Welcome to the Gallente Federation Academy. Plenty of elite Capsuleers began their journey here, going on to expand Federation influence across New Eden. Now, to our current situation. It turns out the Sisters of Eve research team had zeroed in on the whereabouts of the Drifters. And get this, it is some sort of massive hive. We are urgently requesting more information from Professor Tanner, but this result has attracted attention in high places. Due to your efforts, the Senate's Drifter Emergency Commission has authorized the Federation Navy to mobilize for a counterattack. This was made possible by your actions today. As a gesture of our appreciation, the Gallente Federation has awarded you with a bonus in ISK. The money will be useful in your promising career, but it's not all. I've spoken on your behalf with Navy Command, and I've been given special authority to accelerate your Capsuleer training, because I want you to be a part of the counterattack.
Captain, bonus payments are quite unusual for a recruit of your status. I have also been notified that you have been given special permission to accelerate your Capsuleer training. This is quite an honor. I must warn you though, Capsuleer training is the hardest, most complicated training process known to man. Only a fraction of pilots endure it. An accelerated process is going to be very challenging. However, so far you have been performing well. I am now providing you with a new module and skill book to officially start your training. You should now retrieve the new module and skill book from your redeemable items by clicking on the highlighted Neocom menu, hovering to Inventory, and clicking Redeem Items. Once there, You can click on the items and select Redeem Selected Items.
Okay. Should now receive the module skill book. Click the highlighted Necronomicon or Necronomicon. Wow. Hey. Transmission? No. It's going good. I can't figure out how to get to my redeemable items. Probably just missing something. I don't think that's it. Necrom menu, hovering to inventory. Top left over into inventory. Or top left then inventory. There it is. Thank you. Yes.
Recruit, your accelerated training is sure going to begin with a vital mission. One of the Federation's advanced research outposts in the region has gone off the grid. This one, Recruit, is a black site. The research outpost is a facility where the Sisters of Eve have been working with us. As the rescuer of their people, the Sisters have asked that you be the one to carry out the investigation. You need to prepare for this journey, and Aura will help you get ready.
Captain, I am running different preparation scenarios. Research outposts like these often contain highly sensitive data troves that are securely encrypted. I believe it would be wise to upgrade your ship's capability with a data analyzer module. After reviewing options, it is my conclusion you should build one.
So you're gonna build a data analyzer for your mission? Makes sense to me, but you'll need the necessary materials to construct it. The best way to get materials for this is to raid the stores of the local pirates. Those scum have abused the Federation's freedoms and are a blight on our democracy. Still, they're bound to be hoarding supplies, and that means they'll likely have what you need. Now, don't worry too much about how much you confiscate. Think of anything extra as a bonus. Remember, the Federation's laws are enacted for the good of the people. Those of us who defend those laws should be rightly rewarded.
We should prepare you for this battle against the pirates. To improve your capabilities in space, you might want to start training to operate better weapons. Your Empire has issued you a new weapon and the skill book required to operate it for this purpose. To train a new skill, simply drag the skill book from your item hanger into your training queue. You should now drag the weapon skill book to the top of the training queue.
Is that in my inventory? Yes, it is.
For this upcoming battle, you should also equip a repair module. Both the new module and the required skill book have been gifted to you. To operate this repair module, you must first train to the required skill level. You should now retrieve the new module and skill book from your redeemable items by clicking on the highlighted Neocom menu, hovering to Inventory, and clicking Redeem Items. Once there, you can click on the items and select Redeem Selected Items. You have also been gifted a mini skill injector. Redeem that as well. To train a new skill, simply drag the skill book from your item hanger into your training queue. You should now... Due to your actions on the field, your commander wishes you to be part of the planned retaliation against the Drifters. your contribution will be improved if your training is completed in time for the operation. The mini skill injector item the Commander has supplied will speed up your training process by gifting you free skill points. These skill points can be used to instantly bypass the training times required to complete the necessary skill levels.
And it's going
Captain,
to...
double-click on your new mini skill injector and confirm the injection. This will give you unallocated skill points that you can use to progress your training. Open your character sheet to use your unallocated skill points. When you've done that, find the Apply Skill Points button and click it. Skill training completed. Congratulations, Captain. You have now trained the required skills to operate both your new weapon and repair modules.
It happened to be around what was
To equip your new weapon module, you must first make space on your ship. To do that, open your ship fitting window and remove the civilian miner module from your ship by right-clicking on it and selecting Unfit.
Whoa. Okay, I looked at this earlier, but... Okay, right-click civilian miner. Unfit.
Now you should upgrade your ship by fitting both the weapon and repair modules to it. To do this, right-click on each module in your item hanger and select Fit to Active Ship. Unlike the currently fitted civilian weapon system, your new weapon requires ammunition. Your ammunition is also located in the item hanger. To load your weapon with it, simply drag and drop the ammunition onto your ship. Before you venture back out into space, it would be wise to bring your ammunition with you, Captain. To do that, simply drag and drop your remaining ammunition from your item hanger onto your ship's name in the inventory. This will place the ammunition in your cargo. Captain, your Corvette-class ship is now equipped with a repair module, an afterburner for speed, and an upgraded weapon system for dealing damage. I now calculate your combat odds against a moderate-sized pirate gang to be at an acceptable level. As the pirates are outlaws in New Eden, there are bounties on their heads. Captain, proceed to eliminate those pirates and earn those bounties.
An acceptable level. Okay.
I have highlighted the undock option for you. You should press this when you wish to leave the station and travel the stars.
I kept reading that as unlock, not undock. RIP. Okay. Feel free to ask any questions. Right now, questions are just flying and then being answered. So, I definitely will ask
I
questions.
have calculated the location of the nearest pirate outpost. You should now click on the location marker icon in the info panel.
Okay. The nearest pirate thing.
Warp drive active.
On the left, thank you. I was expecting it to be over here with everything else.
I had calculated your combat odds to be within an acceptable level of safety. However, I did not anticipate the presence of corrosive gases in this area. If you get caught in a gas cloud, your ship will start taking damage. In that case, you should use your afterburner and burn through the clouds to get out as fast as possible. Also remember that you can use your repair module should you take damage to your ship, which you likely will.
Oh.
Captain, you should now approach the highlighted asteroid colony and activate your afterburner. I have calculated this to be the shortest route through the gas cloud.
So
Remember
it
to activate your
modifies the
repair
place,
module
it's
when
not
you
the
take
place
damage,
itself.
and switch it off again when you have repaired successfully.
That is active, right? Yeah. It's one of those, but I couldn't see what type. Okay.
Captain, there are a lot more pirates than I predicted. However, after upgrading your ship's weapon system, you can now deal more damage to your enemies. Let's show them what you've got. Remember your training. Approach, lock, orbit, shoot.
So, approach. Oh, shield's not doing too good. Wait, no. How far away is he? Okay. Oh. That was quick. Huh. Does the game get more fast paced once you're past the tutorial? Yes. Okay. Awesome. It can. Okay. Okay, so those are the two ranges. So you hit within 5 kilometers. I can go ahead and start hitting with you. Oh, did I lock? No, I did not. That might have helped a little. Keep things a bit slow in the beginning to make sure people have a chance to get the controls down. Okay. Makes sense. So that shows the different ranges. So it's optimal within 5, but it can hit within 10. Why are they missing? Is it... Oh, he's dead. Awesome. Based on speed angles. Okay. So it's not just you hit, it's... Okay. Okay. Awesome. You're still... Missiles always hit, but do variable damage based on how fast the target is going and how large it is. Okay. Wait, am I still attacking this thing? Okay. Need to pay more attention next time. Oh. Oh. Okay. That makes things interesting for multi-ship combat.
Great job, Captain. I have highlighted the container you need to approach. You should loot its contents, and then return to station.
So, is there a shortcut button for stopping the ship? And where's my normal escape menu? Resource loading. Control space. Okay. Check that out here in a minute. Oh, there's my settings menu. Awesome. I'll have to mess with that. Oh, I didn't do anything.
Click on the location marker icon in the info panel to dock at your HQ.
Shortcuts. Navigation, I guess, is where that would be. Control space, yeah. Contents of Windows, any unsaved changes. Okay.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Let's bump that up even further. There
That's
we
the way
go.
you deal with pirate scum, recruit. I'm impressed by your diligence. Not only did you eliminate them all, but you also recovered materials that could be put to use in service of the Federation. You should get some advice from Aura on self-reliance and industry in New Eden. Building that analyzer from those materials will be the perfect test run.
Captain, industry jobs are the Capsulier's way of manufacturing goods for himself. They can be a path to great wealth if you hone your industry skills. You should now have the materials to start production of the data analyzer unit for your upcoming reconnaissance mission to the research facility. I have calculated this to be important. To build this module, you'll first need a data analyzer blueprint, which you can buy from the market with your ISK. You should now right-click on your ship in the station and select Open Cargo Hold. You can use the right-click, select All to highlight all the items in your cargo hold, and then click and drag them to the Inventory tab marked Item Hanger.
Wait, I'm still carrying the scientists and survivors. Their
The
items.
funds you received are awarded in ISK or Interstellar credits. You should open the highlighted Market tab and use the search functionality to find Civilian Data Analyzer Blueprint. Once you have located the item, you should click on it to view the active sell orders. Locate one from the list that says it's available in this station, then right-click and buy.
There we go. Huh. Oh. I don't want to do that. Keep ammo on my ship. Oh!
In your item hanger,
I forgot I moved that,
locate
thank
the
you.
Civilian Data Analyzer Blueprint. You can right-click on the blueprint and select Use Blueprint. This will open the industry window. Here, you can see the blueprint you are using in the middle of the window. To the left, you can see the materials that will be used from your item hanger, and on the right, you can see the output, which will be your brand new Civilian Data Analyzer module. You should now select Start. This will start the manufacturing process. You looted enough materials from the pirate outpost to make a second Civilian Data Analyzer at a later point. Your Blueprint Original lets you create unlimited analyzer modules, provided you have the required materials.
Okay. So having the blueprint means I now know how to make it regardless. It's not a one-time use blueprint.
You should collect all your rewards by checking your redeemable items under the Neocom menu and Inventory tab.
Inception skill.
You can move those to your item hanger by selecting them and clicking Redeem Selected Items. To open your reward, right-click on it and select Open Inception Skill Package.
There's too many menus. Okay. Blueprint Originals Infinite Use. Oh, hello, Market Tycoon. How you doing today? Accelerate your Capsuleer training. Inside you will find skill books that when trained will allow you to operate various ships. Okay. So, does the item cargo stay in the station? Only the stuff that I have in the ship itself goes with me. Okay. Hermetically sealed with robust electronic locking mechanism, perfect level internal preservation. However, compromising the seal will have devastating effects on the container, causing it to fully disintegrate. Oh, wow, okay. Integrity of the items held within is retained, keeping them safe for future use.
Your next step should be to upgrade from your current corvette to a frigate-class vessel. To start training for this, drag the frigate skill book from your item hanger into your training queue now.
Oh, that's gonna take a while.
It is advisable to always have a skill training in your skill queue. One way to do this is to make sure that your skill training queue is filled to capacity. In your training queue, right-click on your frigate skill and select Add Level 2 to queue. You will now automatically train Level 2 of your frigate skill once Level 1 has completed. To fill it to its current capacity now, add Levels 3 and 4 of your frigate skill to your training queue. Observe how your overall training time increases as you add more skills to your skill queue. You can bypass these training times with skill injectors.
Recruit. Your preparation might seem unrelenting, but you'll be thankful it is. I'm insisting on maximum readiness because I'm about to send you into a situation with almost no intel. The Sisters of Eve research outpost has gone completely dark, and we need you to get out there and find out what's gone wrong. Professor Tanner has asked to speak to you. Get whatever intelligence you can from her, okay? Right. I'll connect her to you now.
Captain, I specifically requested you for this recon mission to our research outpost. I had to push this all the way to the Federal Intelligence Office's naval section. The truth is, Captain, is this outpost hides an important secret. Perhaps more important than the secretive Commander Tyrell realizes. There are few people I can trust. And I suspect Tyrell is a member of the Black Eagles, the Federation's most ruthless covert operations agency. Their relationship with the Sisters of Eve has been strained, to say the least. You, on the other hand, plucked me from a burnt-out wreck. And I feel that I can trust you.
Captain, it seems you are making some intriguing and influential friends. Your next journey will be a little longer than any you have undertaken in the past. The research outpost is one jump from our present position. That means that to get there, you will need to jump through a stargate. Along the way, many humans enjoy reflecting on the beauty of the cosmos and report feelings of tranquility and wonder, especially in advance of potentially life-threatening situations such as our current mission. No recruit in your position has been allowed to travel this far or use the stargates. If you become a Capsuleer, you can travel to the deepest sections of low-sec space, hunt for wormholes, or travel with friendly fleets through stargates. Captain, your civilian data analyzer is now ready. You should open the highlighted industry window, select the Jobs tab, and click Deliver. The module will now be in your inventory under Item Hanger. Time to get that module fitted to your ship. Right-click the Civilian Data Analyzer. Now, you are fully fitted for the research outpost. It's time to undock.
When you added it to the queue, it injected it into you, so now you have level 0 destroyers. Can I build a level 0 destroyer, though? Because that would be interesting. Same as Untrained. Okay. Dang. I was hoping I could build a level 0 destroyer. So basically, I know what it is, but I don't know how to use it. If I should use the rest of this or not, so I'm just going to undock for now.
Click on the location marker icon in the info panel to set your destination to the neighboring system. Now you should select the highlighted autopilot button. Autopilot engaged. This will stop.
Oh.
Once your ship comes to a stop in the next system, click on the location marker icon in the Stargate. Warp drive. This will take you to the research outpost. I cannot set a waypoint to the same location twice.
Oh. Okay.
Once your ship comes to a stop in the next system, click on the location marker icon in the info panel.
Oh, okay. So once I get to the system...
Approaching Stargate.
There we go, that's... Ooh. They look like a combination of Stargate SG-1 and Mass Effect.
Autopilot jumping. Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
Oh. Security status.
Warp drive active.
So, what's the security status?
You know, you should consider yourself lucky, recruit. Even though the Gallente Federation is vast and contains hundreds of star systems, Many people never even get off their home planet. Not only that, but you were on your way to becoming an independent capsuleer, able to pilot your own ships. That's a very special status, recruit. Earn it. Here we are, recruit. You're about to take a step into a dead zone. No pilot in your position has ever been allowed to enter a place like this. The fact is, these sites are always placed in some of the strangest and most obscure areas of New Eden. And in fact, I have no idea what you are about to encounter here. Keep your eyes open.
Captain, you should now approach the gate. When you are close enough, hold down your left mouse button on the gate and select Activate from the radial menu.
Every system has a security status from 1 to -1. Higher security, Corporate Concord will respond to punish crimes. So, security of 1 means they'll come rather quickly. Security of -1 means they don't give a shit. Let's keep looking at my ship just so I don't lose myself. Yeah, okay.
Warp drive active.
Select myself. There we go. Whee! Warp bubble collapse. 1 to 0.5 high sec, 0.4 to 0.1 low sec. 0
This
to
is
-1 is
worse
no
than
sec.
I expected.
Okay.
Another fleet destroyed?
Oh shit.
The drifters have been allowed to go too far. I need to know what happened here. We had no word at all that a fleet was in combat at this location. All I know is there should be a Sisters of Eve outpost there. Let's hope it's intact and hold some answers. Make your way to it now, but stay alert for hostiles.
Captain, this site is quite unusual, and it is enormous. In order for you to save time, you might want to activate your afterburner to travel faster through it. However, stay alert, because this is uncharted territory. The Sisters of Eve have been doing some unusual research here, which does not show up in records accessible to me. We don't know what the drifters were doing here. Be very careful, Captain. You should locate the info shard on your overview and approach it. Continue to approach the info shard. We need you to be within close proximity. Remember to stop your ship when you reach the shard.
Could I not just orbit the shard? Oh, it orbits to 1,000 meters. Oh. Okay. Null-cycle players rule. Okay. So the training queue keeps going even when I'm not docked. From what it looks like. Yeah. Okay, awesome. So it goes even when I'm logged out. That's amazing. So this is a very time-consuming game from what it looks like. Oh, just what I needed as a college student. But it seems to be more fun than a lot of the other time-consuming games that I've played. Depends on what you want to do. So, what exactly are all the options in this game? Because I kind of just went into this blind, not knowing much of anything. Too many to list. Oh. Okay.
Recruit, your sensor feed is showing some strange signatures circling the outpost, but I can't get a clear image. Can you see anything unusual around the outpost? Maybe the drifters are generating interference. Watch yourself. You're my only set of eyes and ears out there.
Captain, for your ears only, I am afraid the drifters may have hacked our outpost. That could give them access to ship FTL comms and navigation systems we've been developing. Theoretically, it might give them access to some of the ships we've installed prototypes in. It looks like our outpost is relatively intact. You are going to have to try to hack into its mainframe to extract some information on what happened here. Be careful.
Captain, if the outpost is still intact, it will have to be hacked. It's a good thing you prepared by bringing a data analyzer. Hacking is a delicate process, but mastering it can give you access to a lot of wealth in some of the deep and hidden pockets of New Eden. Let me walk you through the process. Captain, you should now lock target on the info shard. You should now activate the civilian data analyzer. You are now attempting to hack into the info shard. You should select encrypted nodes until you locate the system core. After you click a node, the numbers that appear will indicate your proximity to the core. You may come across defensive software on your route. You should click on it until you deactivate the firewall.
Think of pretty much anything you would want to do in a sci-fi spaceship game. It's probably possible. Alright. So I'm 4 away. 3. Okay, so just keep clicking on it and it's... Okay, that's simple enough.
Now you have successfully hacked into the info shard. You should retrieve the cargo.
Unknown sequence.
In the name of... The site just lit up like Crystal Boulevard. Professor Tanner, have you ever seen anything like this? Is this your tech?
Let's go.
No, Fleet Commander. I have never seen anything like this before. I suggest the captain get out of there as fast as possible.
No question about that, Professor. Recruit, our Tripwire sensor net just picked up a giant drifter fleet on course for your location. I don't know what you just activated, but it's calling up a storm. She may only be a scientist, but I agree with the Professor's assessment. Get out before that storm arrives.
Click the location marker icon in the info drive to travel to a safe spot.
Recruit, if I hadn't seen you pull off some impressive stunts already, I'd suspect you of being some kind of double agent. What you've uncovered here is a feast of intelligence. The data that you just extracted looks like it includes key codes to activate the jump gate to the Drifter Hive's location. If you can get these to our fleet, we could use them to unlock the gate to the Hive. You are going to be the toast of the fleet.
Captain, congratulations on finding the Drifter gate codes. That is amazing work. The Drifters must have been trying to link our outpost to their network through that gate. But there's something else that worries me. I navigated through some of the data when you brought me the mainframe online, and it's worse than I thought. I suspect the Drifters may have hijacked one of the capital ships carrying our prototype systems in their hands and poses a great threat. Luckily, the ship may be vulnerable to stasis webbing. It could slow it down to a halt. Captain, I'm gonna upload to Aura instructions on how to fit your ship with a stasis webifier the next time you're in station. That will improve your capabilities out there.
Recruit, our comms keep getting blocked by Professor Tannen. I hope you're extracting some useful intel on the Drifters and not indulging in gossip about holoactors. No, but seriously, I want to show you something. I'm sending Aura some coordinates. Get there soon, Recruit. I think you're going to like this.
Captain, the commander has uploaded the location of the forward operating base. This should prove interesting. Click on the location marker icon in the info banner drive to travel to the forward operating base.
I love this part of the tutorial. Okay.
Approach the gate. When you are close, use the radial menu to activate the gate to enter the forward operating base. Warp drive active.
Oh, that's a lot of ships.
Behold, a swift spearhead of the Gallente Federation. Our fleet. The strike force that will take the fight to the Drifters. Dreadnoughts, battleships, cruisers, and frigates are all being prepared for action at our Ostrahus Citadel forward operating base. All soon to be equipped with the gate key codes you recovered, which will land our fleet in their front yard. Recruit, I don't usually do this, but it's going to take a few minutes to upload the jump gate keys from your mainframe. I suggest you fly down there and introduce yourself. The way a few of the captains have been talking, you're a lucky charm, and I'd like that luck to rub off. And enjoy the perspective while you can. If you make Naval Capsuleer, you might command any one of these ships someday. I can tell you they're even more interesting when you're in control. Aura, help our favorite recruit get a clear sense of the power on display before us.
Is this him? Is this the pilot that saved the research crew and found the gate codes?
Captain, the assembled strike force includes several ship classes you'll often encounter in New Eden.
Damn, Recruit. Took me 6 months before I posted my first confirmed kill.
You can take a closer look at any of the ships by using the radial menu to select Look At. Remember to refocus your camera by right-clicking and select Look at My Ship.
Huh.
Now fly over and join the battleship group on parade in front of the Citadel.
Oh. Oh, these things are majestic. Wow. Those are big ships.
crew's been talking about you non-stop today.
All right, Fleet, calm down. Our hero of the hour is going to stick around while we upload the key codes from his ship. Then the Federation has a special surprise for him back at base. The Gallente take care of their heroes. Am I right, Fleet?
Captain, the upload is going to take a while. In the meantime, take a look at our Astrahus forward operating base. It's a Citadel-type structure. Citadels are the biggest structures in New Eden that Capsuleers can build. These massive cities are quite the sight to look at. Since you have to kill some time while the key codes are uploading to the fleet, you have a perfect opportunity to practice some of your maneuvering skills. You can try manual piloting by double-clicking anywhere in space, or you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard for a unique piloting experience.
That is not my ship. That is my ship.
When you are ready, fly to the forward point, next to the Dreadnought-class vessel.
That's the smallest? Huh. Okay. So, what's the difference between orbit and keep at range? They show the same distance. So the only difference is that orbit just literally orbits the object? Okay. Man, those are some majestic looking ships. Okay. Orbit keeps you moving, which makes you harder to hit. Okay. I can fly all of those. Yes.
All right, recruit. The upload is complete and the fleet is almost war ready. But while the last preparation steps are going down, I'm going to suggest you return to base and pick up that special item I was talking about a minute ago. Sounds good, doesn't it? Trust me, it's better than you think.
When you are ready to return to HQ, click on the location marker icon in the info panel. Now turn your autopilot on. When you reach your destination and the autopilot switches off, click on the location marker icon in the info panel to dock at HQ.
Autopilot warping. And just like that, they're out of range.
Approaching Stargate.
Oh, they have advertisements out in space too.
Autopilot jumping. Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached. Warp drive active. Autopilot engaged.
Oh, that's how Stargates work.
Autopilot
The ads are
disabled.
player made.
No waypoint set.
Once the tutorial is done, autopilot isn't as useful. Brings you out of warp 15 kilometers from the gate. But if you warp to the gate, you come out right at it. Okay. So the ads are player made. That's amazing. Guilds use them for recruitment. Huh.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Recruit, I have very high standards for my trainees, and you have repeatedly exceeded them.
So
I have therefore decided to
this-
approve you for participation in the counterstrike against the Drifters. Operation Liberty Spear. Consider this your final test before reaching Naval Capsuleer status. Now, I hope you don't think I'm going to let you go into the line with the trainees Velator-class Corvette you've been flying around all day. No, recruit. The Gallente Federation always takes care of the people who fight for its freedoms. I'm now awarding you with a new ship to participate in my strike operation. I think you are really going to like the added ass-kicking power it brings. I'm also giving you some upgraded modules to fit to it.
Captain, you have been awarded with a new frigate. This ship is a considerable upgrade from your Corvette. Your new frigate gives you far more flexibility in how the vessel is outfitted. For your upcoming combat, I suggest using the afterburner and repair module you have already mastered. Additionally, you have been rewarded with some upgraded modules for your ship, including a few additional weapons. Now, let's go through how we can optimally set up your ship for the combat ahead. Professor Tannen has advised that you fit your ship with a stasis webifier, and you should not take that suggestion lightly, Captain. You should collect all your rewards by checking your redeemable items under the Neocom menu and Inventory tab. You can move those to your item. Captain, it's time to use your new ship. In your inventory, select your ship hangar. There you will see you are currently in your Corvette. Right-click your active ship and click Leave Ship.
would it be worth it to use the rest of my skill points for this, or just would it be better to just leave it in? I don't know. You'd say no? Okay. Okay. Oh, this group's Russian. Sorry. And earlier stuff transferred fairly quickly. Okay. Assemble ship. Oh.
Right-click your old Corvette and select Repackage. This will remove the modules fitted to that ship and make it easier to transport in the future.
I have to get into it. Skipped a step. Okay, kind of thought so. There it is.
It's now time to fit your new ship with modules. Open your inventory and go to the item hangar. You will want to fit weapons, an afterburner, a stasis webifier, and your repair module. To fit them, right-click on each of the modules and select Fit to Active Ship. You should then open your fitting window to ensure you have everything you need fitted to your ship.
Okay, is there a way for me to get rid of these? There has to be. Not yet. Oh, it's because it's the tutorial. Now.
Now load your weapons. Simply drag and drop the ammunition from your item hangar onto your ship to load your weapons. Remember to fill each weapon if you have more than one weapon fitted. Before you venture out into space, it would be wise to bring your ammunition with you, Captain. To do that, simply drag and drop your ammunition from your item hangar onto your ship's name in the inventory. Once you have prepared your ship for the fight, it will be time to head into space and start the journey to the Drifter Hive Gate.
Let's try this. Is this better? Let's bring my ammunition. Okay. Sorry about that. Still not good. How much louder is the game? Because, let's see, that's as high as my microphone will go. Let's put you No. Right there, that looks like it's good on my end.
Before you venture out into space, it would be wise to bring your ammunition with you, Captain. To do that, simply drag and drop your ammunition from your item hanger onto your ship's name in the inventory. Once you have prepared your ship for the fight, it will be time to head into space and start the journey to the Drifter Hive Gate.
The fleet is at the gate, recruit. You know the objectives. Destroy the Hive, remove the threat. With the Drifter incursion pushed back, the Federal Navy can get back to securing our borders and the freedom of travel for our people. We
Sounds
can't really
better.
lose
Awesome.
more resources from establishing a proper military containment of the Caldari
And
state.
then he starts
I must
talking
say that I'm hoping
and starts to drown
learn
me
more
out.
about
Okay.
the Drifters from this attack. It's vital to determine why they have been attacking us and removing all survivors. We have lost too many citizens.
You should now undock and click on the location marker icon in the info panel, and then activate your autopilot.
Oh, that's better on my ears too.
When you reach your destination, click on the next location marker in the... I cannot set a waypoint to the same location twice.
Okay. Will this end up coming out to around here? Guess it just depends on how many modules I end up having, and how many the ship supports. Yeah, but not quite. Okay.
When you reach your destination, click on the next location marker in the info panel set a waypoint to travel to the same location twice.
Am I missing something?
Autopilot engaged. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Click the yellow circle. Okay. So just right click that jump. Okay.
Approaching Stargate. Autopilot disabled.
So I'm headed to there. And I want to jump. Next screen, your waypoints will be yellow in each system. So, okay. So if I was making a jump after this one, the next gate will be yellow. Great. Oh.
Warp drive active.
Les Spearman. What was that? You are an enemy? Criminal is low security status. A criminal, essentially. Okay. Am I stealthed? So, oh, okay. There's a lot of concepts in this game. Get your bearings, load, etc. Okay. Okay, so that's what I was just about to ask about. Okay, so that's my route. That tells me how far I have to go.
Warp drive active.
Okay. Kind of figured it was a PvP thing. Okay, so from here, how do I tell where I need to go? Alinea. Okay. No?
Warp drive active.
Now you've arrived, so you'll warp. Okay. That was a lot of jumps. Oh.
Alright, recruit. Here's the gate. The spatial rift that will lead to the Drifter Hive. Our fleet just jumped in moments ago, so you'll be in good company. The best, in fact. And believe me, you are going to need it.
When you're ready, you should approach the spatial rift and activate the gate using the radial menu.
Since the tutorial you've got used to the little tip thing, once it's over, you'll pick something from the overview and warp to it. Okay. So I would have had to have found it over here. Which I can do the same thing over there. Okay. Not that terrible. Oh, it's 12:30. Oh, I have a text. Huh. Right, well, after this, gonna make lunch, because I'm hungry. I will be back after lunch, though, because this game is really fun. A lot more fun than I expected it to be. Gotta get back to work. Yeah. But hey, man, thanks for coming by and helping me. try and get back to watching. Alright, well. As you've... Oh, I did not intend to click away. Oh. My stream schedule is very, very erratic.
Put on a show.
Oh!
Attention, Fleet. This is Fleet Commander Terrell. By authority of the Senate, I'm assuming tactical command of the Drifter Strike Force. Listen up, Capsuleers. Here's the situation. The Drifter fleet is counterattacking from positions around the edge of this zone. If you miss the enormous ring of spikes and inhuman technology, let me be the first to introduce you to the Drifter Hive. It's pouring out the Drifter Seekers like they're going out of style. Well, this is one fashion I want stamped out, but we can only... So the plan is this. We will take out their fleet to clear a path to the Hive. Battleship Wings, you are the spear tip that breaks their ranks. Cruisers, support the flanks of the big boys and be ready to provide E-War support. Frigates, I need your dogfighting skills. You guys have to keep any Seekers or drones off the backs of the ships of the line and their support squadrons. Every shot will count, and I need every ship in the fight for as long as possible. Follow the lead of your commanders and maintain fire discipline.
Affirmative, Fleet Commander.
I am orbiting, right?
What the hell is this place? They seem to be assembling some abominations. And they're using our people as parts? We better eliminate these monsters. This kind of atrocity is just beyond disturbing.
Fleet Commander, we are intercepting transmissions from the Hive to the fleet.
Recruit, come in. The Sisters of Eve Research Outpost was developing sophisticated FTL communications technology. And around the time the facility went offline, we lost communications with the Liberty. I should have seen this coming. This is what the Drifters were doing at that outpost.
Fleet Commander, are you seeing this? Isn't this the FNS Liberty that just entered the site?
Look, thank you, man.
Isn't that the ship that went missing a few days ago? It looks pretty different, but that's definitely the Liberty. I served in the same wing as that ship.
Fleet Commander, the FNS Liberty is heading for the Drifter fleet. Might be the Drifters have taken it over and done something to it. How did they take over our ships, Commander Terrell?
Recruit, I need you to intercept that capital ship as soon as possible, and I need you to slow it down. The FNS Liberty is an Anatsu-class force auxiliary. It's a recent development, and a very powerful support ship, and it's heading towards the Drifter fleet. If it joins up with them, their formations will be reinforced so strongly, we might not be able to punch our fleet through. I don't know how you thought of it, but for some reason you have fitted your ship with a stasis webifier. That is precisely the tool we need for this task. Halt that ship, Recruit. That is a priority command.
It's this one, right? Capital ship. Yeah.
Captain, as soon as possible, start approaching the highlighted capital ship and use your afterburner to get there before it joins the enemy fleet. Hurry.
There's only one left. I mean, two technically, but eh. Oh, activating a passive module doesn't work. Okay, that is not what I wanted to... Oh, Alt F. Alt F, Alt S.
use your stasis webifier to slow the ship down. Reinforcements are on their way, Captain. Keep your web on it and keep firing. We need to destroy that ship.
Wow. Oh, hey, buddies. Your friend's almost down. Let's lock you as well because you're about to be in range.
Outstanding work, Fleet. Recruit, return to the main formation and begin burning down that hive. We must stop the flow of these Seekers. Fleet, we've breached their defensive lines and scattered the enemy units. Scanning the hive now. All captains, once we have this data, we'll concentrate fire on its core. All forces, find a clear shot on the hive.
Locate the hive on your overview and approach it. It's time to rejoin the fleet. Don't forget to use your afterburner and stop your ship when you reach the hive.
I should have realized that.
Lock targets and destroy the Circadian Seekers near the hive.
the hell is going on? Alright, okay.
Now it's time to lock your targets on the Hive and fire your primary weapons.
I've just finished a primary system survey of the Drifter Hive database. The place is like a slaughterhouse combined with a machine shop. Bodies go in, machines come out. They produce thousands of Seekers, and we're building up the capacity to make millions. Now, I know the Drifter emergency isn't over, but I want you to know that your actions have saved countless lives. When this battle is over and the next begins, I'd consider it an honor to have you in my fleet. Now, when the Hive core is finally breached, the explosion will be massive. I'm pulling back the fleet to a safe zone. I'm leaving you with the task of striking the death blow. This is a path to immortality, and you've earned it, recruit. The sacrifice of your body for the liberty of your friends will be remembered. On behalf of the Federation, as of now, I, Fleet Commander Cole Turrell, promote you to the grade of Naval Capsuleer of the Gallente Federation, and grant you full Capsuleer privileges under the Uli Convention. You've earned your immortality and independence, Capsuleer. It has been a privilege to work with an operative like you. We would not have accomplished what we did today if it wasn't for you. Welcome to immortality, Capsuleer.
beginning. Huh.
Congratulations, Captain. You have become an independent capsuleer. This means you will now earn your own way in the world of New Eden. Your mentor would not leave you empty-handed, though. There is a new mining ship in your redeemable items, with the necessary modules to use it successfully for mining operations. There is also a blueprint, so you can rebuild the ship you so nobly sacrificed in battle. You should collect all your rewards by checking your redeemable items under the Neocom menu and Inventory tab. You can move those to your item hanger by selecting them and clicking Redeem Selected Items. You will find your Inception package reward in the item hanger. To open your reward package, double-click it.
Yes, I get it, Aurora, but whatever your name is.
You will find your new ship in the ship hangar.
Yes!
Now
I
right-click
understand!
your frigate.
Please! Okay. So in my ship hangar, ooh, capsule. Simulate. Oh. Okay. Huh.
Right-click on your venture and select Make Active to board it. It is now time to fit your new venture. A basic fitting consists of 2 mining lasers, an afterburner, and a repair module. To fit the supplied equipment, right-click on each of the modules in your item hanger and select Fit to Active Ship. You should then open your fitting window to ensure you have everything you need fitted to your ship. You are now ready to take your next steps as a capsuleer in New Eden. You can easily find activities that may interest you by using the agency. Open it now from the Neocom to see what's happening nearby. I suggest you try one of two types of
Oh.
activity that pilots just starting out can jump into easily. One option is Resource Wars, where you complete objectives for your empire and are rewarded as you progress through sites. Your second option is to visit the Career Agents to learn more about being a pilot. You will earn new ships and modules as you gain knowledge. The agency can provide you with more information about each activity. Resource Wars sites usually involve several pilots grouping together against pirates to complete objectives for their empire. Teaming up with other Capsuleers increases your chances of success in a Resource Wars site, but you can do it alone if you're confident. You can find Capsuleers to team up with in the Global Resource Wars channel, which can be joined via a Resource Wars panel in the agency. Now let's look at Career Agents. Go ahead and select. If you want to get comfortable with the basics of Capsuleer life for a little longer, choose a career agent that interests you. There are military, business, industry, and exploration careers available. Career agent missions are aimed at solo pilots. Whichever activity you choose, you can always open the agency at any time and try something new. Whenever you are ready, set destination to either a Resource Wars site or a career agent. Now you're ready to undock and travel.
Oh. Alright, well. Sorry I've been silent for so long, but I need food. I also need to call my grandfather, so I'm headed off. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not tired. Anyway, thank you for stopping by.